There doesn't appear to be any cracking. It doesn't look like the use of the fog seal would affect you one way or the other in terms of being able to see cracking or other types of distress. The main problem there is just the porous friction course itself. It doesn't allow those types of distresses to be very evident up into the surface. You can already see where the asphalt is being worn away from the aggregate in the wheel pads here. And it won't be much longer until it's that way all the way across. In the other direction, it was placed 2 days prior to that, or 3 days prior to that, and it's already worn off to a greater extent than it has here. We've got a surface treated shoulder here going out approximately 6 to 8 feet, I guess, from the edge of pavement, and then a graded shoulder a little bit further beyond that. Since this is a widely accepted and a standard maintenance practice to be used on porous friction courses, I didn't feel in my judgment that we should avoid using this as a test section merely because it had been treated recently. As a matter of fact, since it had, that makes the information which I've already collected here much more attainable than it would had it been done much earlier. And here at station 4+30 we can see a scar mark here into the friction course. It's not really a structural distress, just due to something being dropped. On down you can see a couple of trucks rolling by, neither of these being loaded. You continue to see the places where the tires have run along on their rims here, coming up down to the end of the test section. And also see where we did the borehole around here in a clockwise direction. May be able to see that we're in a slightly greater cut in here, possibly up to around 8 or 9 feet or so. However, it is quite uniform looking on down, as you can see off on the left side of the picture here. Looking back over on the other side in the southbound roadway, you can see more or less the same thing over there. The notes on this potential test section here for section 11001. We're near Phoenix City, Alabama, over not too far from the Georgia line right here. This project will change cells from what it was originally selected to represent due to the difference in subgrade material which we saw from the boreholes here. Rather than having a predominantly sandy clay subgrade, we wound up with predominantly a coarse sand in one hole and about an even mixture of sand and clay, something close to the borderline in the other. We're going to go ahead and call it a coarse subgrade, just since one was borderline, the other was definitely coarse, and use that to reclassify it. For asphalt concrete thicknesses, one of them was up near the boundary in terms of being low or medium. The other one was definitely low, so we'll keep that in the same category. The base thickness was approximately 6 inches, and the sub-base thickness was considerable in here, up over a foot, which was what was indicated on the candidate project selection data sheets as well as on the plans. In the video on test section 11001, Alabama ID number 1003, US Highway 471, just north of Phoenix City, Alabama.